Okay, we are live. Hello, everyone. Uh, Today I'm going to tell you about xTiles in general, about our main differences between us and other applications. Um, that's why go ahead. I hope this video will be helpful. And if you have any comments, hello, everyone. Uh, Today I'm going to tell you about xTiles. Okay, my apologies. About Okay, my apologies. There are some technical difficulties. So, hello again. Today I'm going to tell you about xTiles in general. So, if you have any questions, just drop them in the comment and I will answer all of them. So, thank you for joining. So, today I'm going to tell you about our hierarchy. What do we have inside? I will dive into projects and what kind of features do we have inside our projects. It will be like a quick overview. We will also have some notes on sharing and collaboration in our place. What features do we have? What limitations, or maybe not, and stuff like that. And we also have Q&A. It will be a short session. So if you have any questions, just I mentioned, just go ahead and yeah, I'll be happy to answer all of them. And in future, this video, I hope will be helpful for our new users. So yeah, stay tuned. So now I want to tell you about our structure and the hierarchy in our place. So let's go ahead. Yep. Yeah, I will change it to a slightly bigger screen. So that's how our homepage looks like. There are many features, and as I mentioned, I do not want to dive into all of them, but just want to have a quick overview and to suggest you something and just a place where to start. Hello, hello. So let's go. We have our personal spaces and our team spaces. To be honest, there are not so many differences, but I will tell you shortly what are they. And inside each of the spaces, we have projects. So as an example, yesterday we had a webinar and we created some of the projects during the webinar. And so all of these items inside the space, like this AI space, we call them projects. You can view them as a gallery view, or you can use a list. So it's always up to you how to represent the information inside spaces. You can either drag and drop them, by the way. The same on both gallery view and the list as well. And yeah, from this place, just want to share another great possibility for our new users is to use our template gallery. Just a second, probably there are some difficulties with my internet connection. No, everything's okay. So everyone will have these resources for you, which represents some of our templates. And I always say that it's not obligatory to start from scratch. I believe that our template gallery is quite versatile, let's say, and comprehensive. So we have a lot of different use cases. And instead of creating something for yourself, you can use our templates. And yeah, all of the templates were created by by my teammate. And there are no like AI developments and so on. So everything was made by human hand, let's say. Yeah, so inside our template gallery, there are a lot of different sections, let's say. So it is related to productivity, personal life, work-related templates, and so on. Let's say you can dive into education, and in here we have sub sections, categories, I don't know. And you can start from personal growth, for example, and stuff like that. But you can also use our search option. And yeah, thank you, Stephanie. I need to show this comment right away. Yeah, so it was just another like personal case. We have pet care planner. So I personally, we have a dog in our family, and I believe it's super convenient to have all of your vaccinations, pills, and stuff like that. Just to keep all the data related to your dog under one roof, let's say. And it is related to many different use cases. And I'd want to mention that xTiles, like one of our users told me, is the best place to keep everything under one roof. It's like there are so many different tools, like all-in-one tools, but we believe that we can be a great all-in-one tool because we do not want to compete with all the tools possible on the market, but to connect your personal and your work life in our place, and we believe it's super easy to do. Just I want to mention one more idea that we believe all of these spaces that you create, both team spaces and personal ones, for many people they are like folders, so you can organize your personal life in one space, your work related side hustle, or maybe you can create your family space, and it works great, I believe. So let's dive into our projects. So from your personal space, you can create, you can do act in a couple of ways. The first one, the most obvious one that I showed you, is to find the template that you like. And for example, I love this pet care planner. And in here, we have a couple of options. So the first one, use pre-filled, means that you will get template with all of the data like this one. Otherwise, you can just use this template, which means you'll have the same layout, but without any data in it. So let's try both. You can use pre-filled, and as I said, you will have all the data. It's just an example, and you can start to edit everything right away. Otherwise, you can find this pet care planner once again, and instead of use pre-filled template, you can just use this template instead. And in this case, as you can see, almost no details. Everything can be filled by yourself and something like that. So we can go back to our home, like to our onboarding workspace, like personal space, doesn't matter. And I want to show you a couple of more capabilities and ways, let's say, how to start to work inside xTiles. The first one is the most obvious one, is to start from scratch. I believe it's also a great idea for users who want to try to everything by themselves. There is also an option to import data from Markdown, so you can import something from Notion, for example, but or other tools. Some of them, our import option isn't that great yet, but some of the pages it is possible to import to our place. Or you can use the template that I showed you. But let's start from scratch. From this point, I want to tell you about projects in general and what do we have inside. So our main difference between us and other applications is our creative page. So this whiteboard that you can see, it is like some features that nobody has, at least for now. So in here, you can create tiles. So these boxes of information, for many people, it looks like, I don't know, sticky notes. So I can also say like it's not just boxes or tiles, but basically they are tiles, and we xTiles because of that. But many people say it looks like sticky notes, and I believe all of us have like a huge amount of different notes on the sticky notes on our desk. So yeah, it's just a digital way how to organize everything, but not instead of your desk, but in a digital way, let's say. Yeah, I just want to mention a couple of options how you can create these tiles or these digital sticky notes. So the first one is to just click and hold your left mouse button or your trackpad or whatever, and you can drag. And when the size is perfect for you, you can just put up your finger, I don't know, and it will be created. The other option, we have couple of them as well. You can double click and you will have a tile. And one more option to use this plus new button. So when you click on it, you will get your tile right away. Just want to show a couple of more ideas what you can have inside. So I will tell in the next webinars about our AI features, but there are some settings, focus mode, which means that you can see on your like your tile in a slightly bigger way, in details, let's say. And there is a palette, so you can customize your tile. And in here, let's go from the start. You can put emoji into your tile, so you can just click on it, change it, and let's say, I don't know, do we have dog? Yeah, we have. You can also create a title for you, so it will be like pet tile, I don't know, something like that. The next is you can manage the size of your title, so it can be small, medium, large, or extra large. And next we have different styles. So you can choose any style you want from this place. Let's say I like this one. And as the next step, you can have different colors like this one. Or you can have your custom colors on our premium version. Yeah. Yeah, I believe you can go ahead. And there is also one more option how to create tiles. As you can see, there is a couple of pluses in the center of each of the borders. So when you click on it, you will create the same styled tile. So it will be a tile with the same style. And you can easily do it from any direction, basically. So we can have one more again. But of course, it understands the size of the tile. And because of that, you won't be able to create a tile from the right, for example. But if you drag and drop a little, and maybe you can make it slightly smaller, yeah, you will be able to create one more new tile. Just want to mention that it is not necessary to edit a style for each of the tiles. You can do it by all of them. So to do it, you can select one tile, you can select another one while you holding your control or command button. Let's say I want to change the style for both of these, like for all of these tiles that we have. And in here, we will have a new navigation bar, I guess, something like that. And from this point, we can customize all of them at once. So let's say I do not like this color, I want to change it, and this style not the best. Let's say it will be like this one. We can add emojis as well. Yeah, and it will work. One more option that if you want to copy your tiles to other place, you can simply select any tile you want, only one or all of them. So you can use Command A, for example, for selecting all the tiles. As you can see, there are 4 of them. You can press Command C or Control C, and afterwards you can press Command V or Control V, and you will get your tiles again. And you can do it not only inside one page, but with the next, in any place you want. So you can go to another project or another workspace, personal space, it doesn't matter, it will work. I also want to mention a couple of more ideas related to your pages inside the project. So basically, this tab and this creative page we call just a page. And in here, there are a couple of settings and options that you can have. Basically, you can rename it, you can have description. So when you click on it, you will have something, let's say. You can also hide grid dots, which means you won't see any dots in here, like at all. But I like them, do not like to do it. And one more option that you can lock the layout. So you won't be able to change anything until you unpress it. So you can click on locked again, and you will be able to change everything on the layout. One question from Kedara. Hello. Not yet, but I believe it is somewhere in our roadmap, so it will be, yeah, you'll be able to do it. Yeah. In future, I mean. So from this point, I want to give you a couple of more ideas of what do we have inside. So xTiles is not only about spaces, projects, and pages. We have different kind of them, different kind of pages. So the first one is like obviously creative page, our main, like the main page, I guess, the main layout for ourselves, the best one, I guess. But when you use this plus new button, you will have more options. So first of all, of course, you will see our template gallery again. So you do not need to go back to your home page to template gallery and to find anything you want or you like. You can just, without going out from the project, just to choose any template you like. Yeah, thank you for your feedback. Yeah, so just want to mention a couple of more ideas of what do we have inside. We have one more kind of like a type of page. It calls document. Basically, it's like a sheet of paper, like infinite one, and there are also the same capabilities as creative page. Just want to mention one more idea. Our tiles, our, let's say, digital sticky notes, it's not only about text, about outline and so on. With the plus in here, you can create different kind of content inside of our tiles. So it can be tasks, links, it can be different kind of media, different kind of outline as well. You can upload anything you want to, basically. And there are some embedding options. But we will have another webinar related to creative page in general. So I will dive into creative page much more deeply. Maybe I will invite some of my teammates. I don't know, but we'll see. So yeah, you need to play around, but I believe there are like many possibilities, especially with embedding options. So yeah. So we have our document, and in here you can use the same features as on the creative page, but everything will be like row by row, I don't know, something like that. And the next one is our basically gallery, board, table, calendar, and timeline. Basically, all of them are the same because it's just a different views for our collections. So collections basically are databases. So let's have an example. We can create a table, and it will be not just a table. It will be a collection, and you can understand that it's a different kind of page because you can see this icon in here. And yeah, from this place, you can also have new views. I do not want to dive into it that much, to be honest, but I will give you an example just for you to understand the capabilities of it, because it's not only a great layout that we have, it is also about some more functionality and more capabilities, especially with databases. So we call them collections. So I will use collections in like during the webinar. So let's say there are many options of different kind of content that you can create inside. You can create columns with different kind of content. It can be links, files, images as well. You can also have relations between different collections, like many other tools, let's say. But let's have an example. So you can say you have your item 1, item, let's say 2, and item 3. And you can have tags, but let's act in a slightly different way. I will delete everything that is not super useful. Let's say, well, probably I will tell you all of you about different kind of properties. So let's start from select. So select, it can be like area, let's say, and let's say it will be like personal. It will be like home, and the other one will be personal. Home is almost the same, but doesn't matter. Let's say not that personal, but it will be like family related, and the last one, it will be like work related. From this point, as many people they do not like to work with tables, you can choose a different view to represent the information that you have inside. So let's say you can click on this new view, you can choose board, basically it's a Kanban board, and you can click on area. And in here, it will be the same information, the same items from this table view. And you can easily not just to represent information, but you can interact with it easily. So you can say, you can drag and drop all of your items to work, and you will see that all of these items changed the area in here as well. You can create not only selects, because with select you can choose only one option. You can use multi-selects. So let's say it will be like, I don't know, let's say option 1, option 2, and this one will be like option 3 and option 4. And you can create a board again, but this time for multi-select. And you will see that some of the items, they have the same options, or you can easily drag and drop, and let's say there won't be any items in option 3, but a couple of items in option 2. Yeah, the same idea for our calendar. So it's just a different view. Let's say we can create a date in here. It can be a deadline, due date, or whatever. So let's say one is for today, next one for tomorrow, and other one for Friday. We can click on new view. We can create calendar with a date, and you can see all of the items in here, and you can easily manage them. Yeah, it works. And I also want to mention one more idea, because with different views, you will see only the name of your items. But if you want to have more details, you can go to our settings. You can also change the card width. And you can go to properties. From this point, you can add multi-select options and dates, for example. The same for calendar, for multi-select board, and so on. Yeah, so you can see properties, and you can add area, multi-select, and date you already have. Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah, as I mentioned, I do not want to dive into it, just to have a quick overview. Do not want to overwhelm you with all the information inside. So the last topic that I want to talk with you about is regarding sharing the information. So in each of the projects, let's say test project. In each of the projects, we have this share button. So when you click on it, you will have a couple of options how to share the information with anyone you want to. The first and the most obvious one is to share the whole project to web. Basically, it means that you can copy a link, and everybody with the link will be able to access the information. And nobody needs to have an account in xTiles. So you can just share a link, and it will be the same as you try to reach, I don't know, some browser or whatever. It will work the same. So you can open it on your phone, or your teammates, your family, or whoever you want to. You can just share a link, and everybody will be able to see the information inside the project. So they will be able to see this untitled, untitled 1, and untitled 2 pages. Just want to mention, it's not easy to access these projects, because only the people with a direct link will be able to access it. So it's tough to, to, I don't know, to try to figure it out, the address to access your information, so on. So yeah, maybe it's not the best way for sharing private information, but it's a solution for sharing, public information, let's say. One more option that you can invite anyone you want to, your teammates, as I mentioned, your relatives, and so on, with the email. And I believe it's a great choice to have. So let's say I can invite my teammate with his email. I can also adjust his permissions. So let's say I can choose full access, can comment, can view, or let's say full access is pretty fine for me, and I can send in an invite for him. Yeah, from this point, only you and your, like the person that you invited in, will be able to access the information inside. So nobody, even with the link to this project, they won't be able to access anything. They will see something like the project is private, and that's it. Yeah. So I believe it's a great opportunity for all of you to share any kind of information you want, and do not have any restrictions and limitations on the number of guests, by the way. And yeah, there is one more option. It's not that hidden. Like I wanted to say it's a hidden one, but it's not that hidden. Let's say you can easily share only one or two or as many as you want, but not all of them, pages publicly. So when you go to your project's pages settings in here, when you click on these three dots, you will have this option of publish page. So when you do it, you will see this icon in here, and your link will be copied, or you can copy in your browser, or you can copy link in here as well. So the main idea is that when you share this link with anyone without xTiles account, or maybe you didn't invite the person or individual to this project, they will be able to see the untitled page, but they won't be able to see untitled 1 and untitled 2 pages. So it is like half a public, half a private project. So yeah, that's one more possibility. And the last point that I want to mention, hello, man. The last point that I want to mention is related to sharing the team spaces. So basically, the main idea of it, if you have a lot of teammates or a lot of people that you want to collaborate with, and it's a bit struggle for you to share, all of these projects one by one, to paste the emails and stuff like that, you can create team space. The first time you create team space, you need to invite at least one person, because that's the idea behind these spaces. And I'll give you the real example, but let's say it's a fake example, but you will understand the idea. Anytime you create a project inside a team space, let's start from scratch. All of your team space members, all of your teammates or relatives or clients, maybe all the individuals that you invited into your team space, they will have an access to it right away. So yeah, from this point, you can also adjust their preferences one by one, or you can adjust not permissions. You can adjust them like for the whole group of people. So you can say like this project, okay, it is inside a team space, but still it is not visible to anyone else except me, let's say, and something like that. Yeah, so that was a quick overview. One more question from Kidavra. We do not have any limitations. So yeah, there are no limitations. So you can share anything with anybody you want to, even publicly, or you can invite as many guests as you want without any restrictions, as I mentioned. So yes, I believe that was the last point that I wanted to share with all of you. Thank you so much for coming. Just want to say that we have a couple of minutes until my next meeting. Yeah, yeah, it would be okay. You can, but there are no limitations, to be honest. You can, you can share the project. You can share a link with anyone you want to, because we had cases with some of the influencer. I don't know, she shared her project with like, I don't know, many hundreds of people, and there were no restrictions. So yeah, just try it, let's say. One more question related to our collections. Rollup is, well, I will tell about it slightly later in our next webinars, but just to highlight it, anytime you have a relation between different collections, you can use rollup feature. So you need to play around with it, but yeah, it's slightly advanced, but I will show you all of you in the next webinars. Yeah. Yeah, just want to thank everybody. Please leave your feedback and questions, and we will talk about it during the next webinar. Thank you all. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you. I'll see all of you next Wednesday. I hope so.